Hey everyone, it's Sally here. Welcome to Strength for Dance. Today we are going to be looking at something called primal movement patterns. I came across this originally when I was doing some study with the CHEK Institute, Paul CHEK. So that's another great resource for you to look into. And he has a concept of these 7 primal movement patterns that form the basis of every movement that we do. I then, when I'm designing my training plans for clients, I work around this as a concept. It makes it really easy for a model to make sure you've addressed everything. And then you can do some awesome tweaks and variations within these primal movement patterns themselves. So what do we have? We have a squat, we have a lunge, we have a twist, we have a push, we have a pull, we have bend, and we have gait. Now gait is just the posh word for walking, ambulating, another posh word. So when we're looking at gait, we might want to be looking at breaking gait down. So looking at things like one leg stand, for instance. So let's have a run through of these positions and you'll get to know what I mean. So we have our squat. Might be a wide squat. It might be an offset squat. These are the tweaks of the squat pattern that we'll be looking at on this channel. We then have a lunge. Now this is a forwards lunge or sagittal plane lunge. Side lunge. We have a transverse lunge. Again, these are 3 directional tweaks to our lunge pattern. We have a twist. Now, it might just be a simple twist. We might have a chopping motion twist. Maybe we're pulling with the band, twisting and rotating. Anything that causes rotation through the body is a twist. We then have our bend pattern. This is where we hinge at the hips and come down. So a deadlift would be a bend pattern. A pendula would be a bend pattern on one leg. We then have a pull pattern. So again, anything that you're doing where you are pulling motion. So whether this is with the band pulling, you might have a pull and twist together. You might be bent over in your bend pattern, pulling here with a row. Opening the door, it's a pull pattern. Then we have our gait. Now gait, we can look at one leg stand balance. We can look at one leg squat. Or you can actually analyze gait. So coming and looking at filming of gait, and then you can break it down and see what the body needs within that pattern. Remembering that gait is also full of 3D movement planes or 3D movement variation. And we have push pattern. So pushing is anything away from you in that direction. Overhead press is pushing. A plank is pushing. Obviously, a push-up is pushing. Working with the band, pushing that away from you is pushing. So, as a summary, we have squat, lunge, push, pull, bend, twist, gait. I hope that makes sense, and that makes a really nice solid grounding for when you start to design your own exercise programs, or for if you're breaking down a dance move to find out where your weakness is so you can start to train and bring it all back together again.